What is up, guys? In this video I'm gonna be explaining how to properly play mage Asol, or not even mage Asol, but preferably mage Asol. As you can see, ignore the one normal game please. I am playing in master right now, and I did finish first with this. So if I can finish first with this in a master lobby, you can definitely finish first with it in a normal lobby against your friends or anything below master. But honestly, this was so dominant, it probably wins in challenger too. So yeah, let's head into the build. So first of all, you're beginning with a loose pre-comp. So basically what you're trying to do is get Astral in the field as soon as possible. And that's hopefully gonna be something like Vlad, Skarner, Nami. But if you don't have Nami early, you can just run Nidalee, just so you have Astral in the field to get the Astral rolling as soon as possible, because every 5th turn you get Astrals in your shop. Now, what you're gonna do is just lose pre early, right? And you're looking for a Sojin that you can put on your Nami, and you're also looking for a mage cap, and the mage cap can be on whatever, but basically you're holding this for either Shin or Asol, but in this video we're gonna cover Asol. If you guys are interested in Shin, please let me know in the comments, I can explain that as well. So basically this is your early game comp, and the 2 items that you are gonna prioritize is Sojin and mage cap. But a 3rd item that is very important in most lobbies, like if you're playing against a lot of mage players or Rage Wing or Jade and you don't have anti-heal, you are gonna have a really bad time. So I do recommend, like, the 3rd item you try to go for is gonna be a Sunfire Cape. Now moving onto the mid early game, we are probably gonna add a Heimerdinger. And if we're lucky, we might even find a Lulu early, or like a Ryze or Sylas. But let's imagine it is a Lulu for now. Now, this is gonna be your board after Krugs, because then you're only gonna get level 5. You're not gonna level, you're just gonna lose pre. So you don't level until after Krugs, and then you go to level 5. You just add Lulu, Ryze or Sylas. And then moving on to the next carousel, you're actually gonna straight up go to level 7. So then your board should look something like this. You're gonna add a Sylas, Ryze, and then probably gonna lose a Skarner for Astral Illaoi. And you can just put the mage cap on the Illaoi for now. And I know it's kind of awkward that you have 6 mages, but this is completely fine. Like in another world, you can also add Lilia over Lulu to run 7 mages, but it's kind of overkill. And at this point, you have stabilized your board. So you're gonna go probably from like a 7 lose spree into a massive winning spree, because this is a really strong board, and your board before is just meant to generate as much money as possible. So when I say after the 2nd carousel, you level to level 7, I don't mean roll everything down. The lowest amount of gold that you are allowed to have is 20 gold. I prefer to have 30 gold, so you can go to 50 gold again at Wolves. But if you have 20, if you're like really weak, you can go to 20 gold, but preferably stay at around like 30 gold and try to stabilize from there. And especially with a Sojin, a mage cap, and also a Sunfire Cape, you should have been able to stabilize from here on out. Now, after Wolves, assuming that you followed all my steps and you have enough money, you go to level 8 and you are looking for... can I just do Dragon? Yeah. You are looking for either an Shin or an Asol. This comp is very flexible. Both are completely fine. But in this scenario, we're just going to say you find at level 8, you find an Asol. So basically what you do is you put Asol in the field. So we're going to lose you. We're going to just put this in the field. I'm also going to lose you for a sec. And we're going to make a mage out of Asol. You can also, if you have an item remover, you can item remover the Nami, but otherwise I'm just going to sell the Nami. Selling the Nami, put a new Nami in, because you have Astral, it's very easy to find. And I'm going to put the Sojin that we have on the Asol. And then depending on your augments, like if you have healing, augment like Celestial Blessing or something, you don't need another healing item on the Asol, so I prefer something like Archangel is like really good, right? Now, At this point, you're gonna have the 6 mages, so you can ditch the Rise for the Lulu. And now you're probably thinking like, oh my god, this is some low elo shit, why don't you just drop the Vlad? We are gonna want to have the 6 Astrals. Astrals are like massively buffed, 40 AP for your entire team, plus the 5 mages. Asol is gonna hit like a truck, plus Lulu gives Evoker, and it gives Trainer. It's very, very, very solid overall. And at this point, at level 8, you're gonna start rolling. But because you have the Astral Shops, it's actually very effective to roll. And now you are gonna try to 3-star your Vlad, your Ilaoi, and your Nami. Because it's, like I said, it's very easy. You get like 4 to 6 gold every time you roll an Astral Shop. So you get a lot of money back from all your rolls. And also, because you have the Asol shops, you have an increased chance to get the Asol. So, as soon as you find all the upgrades in, hopefully, Asol 2, then we're gonna start thinking about going to level 9. But, of course, if the lobby is very weak and you also already have, like, a very solid board, you can also go to level 9. And your level 9 looks something like this. Now, you have different options. You can do something like a Bard. And this is your end comp. Like, this is very possible. But what you could also do is just do this. Just run, go, 7 mages. Because if you find like a Zoe, you can just run 7 mages. And you do like a shitload of damage. But if you want more the utility, you can also just do this or something, you know? Because Zoe is so good that you don't want to skip her. You don't want to skip her. You can even lose Astral at this point because Zoe is so strong. But this is kind of what your endgame board is gonna look like. This was my endgame board in my game. And this is basically unbeatable. So, to get back to the summary of the comp, first you want to lose spree. Second of all, you want, after the 7 loose speed, then you want to start leveling in Power Spike. You want items like Sunfire, Sojin, and Mage Cap are like core. Of course, you also want tanky items on your Silas, preferably together with like an Archangels on your Asol. But that's like extra. This is like the core that you want. Then, as soon as you go to the second carousel, you level to 7 and you go for a win spree. Then once you have the win spree, you don't go below 30 gold. Then you go to level 8 after Wolves, where you hopefully find an Ashin or Asol, but Asol in this case. You stack your Asol and then you want to transition into the level 8 board that I showed you. And then as soon as you 3-start all your units and you have Asol 2, you can go to level 9 and then add these 2 units. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out. I'll be replying to all the comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is gonna work in your game.
Wait, what's his name? I'm like, what'd he say, bitch? I don't want your 2 cents. You ain't even paid, bitch. We are not the same.